was the idea? The idea was that there are all these young people who have already made the commitment to serve their country in a way that is going to profoundly change outcomes for children and youth and old people in the environment in a way that's going to change them forever. This new idea, this AmeriCorps idea, built on their passion and work. It wouldn't exist if they weren't willing to raise their hand and say, I will get things done for America. So behind the scenes was where it was the most fun. It was getting these people together to hide behind the big magnolia and wait for the president to lead them around the corner.
And then they came around the corner and over the rise.
Over
right?
the rise. So we thought,
Yeah,
this is going to be a
drama.
march. If we're going to march toward the future of America, young people are going to lead, this next generation of achievement and beauty and love and all that good stuff. We're going to march and we're going to clap. So around the corner comes the president, and he's greeted with this wonderful group.
Look at him.
He's hi, this is great. Where have y'all been?
He couldn't be happier.
Where have y'all been?
One of the reasons I love this picture is when I was in AmeriCorps, one of the things I really wanted to do was to emphasize all these guys. Skip around the president.
Yeah.
I wanted to emphasize that yes, there have been 800,000 plus people who've been in AmeriCorps, and the core of AmeriCorps is AmeriCorps members. Mm-hmm. It's not the leadership, it's certainly not the government agency, it's those young people, mostly young people, who raise their hand and say, I want to do something important with my life, for my community, for my country, for a year or 2 years. So I think that we always have to leave them at the heart of the AmeriCorps story.
When you were in AmeriCorps, you were the one who reminded us that this mighty, there are now over 800,000 people who have served since the signing of this bill, billion hours, all that. And you were the one who talked about, let us not forget how important this movement is to the goals that were set forth at the President's Summit, and the point of those 5 promises.
It shows that young people can be agents of change themselves. So that service, and for us that's the 5th promise, the opportunity to serve, is absolutely crucial in the message that every young person is valuable, every young person has things to give, and every young person finds their own power, their own voice, by being asked to give and by responding to that.
Absolutely.
And that's the beauty of national service, it's the beauty of AmeriCorps, and it's the beauty of the 5th promise when it's realized every single one of us has a lot to give.
Something to give. And you know what's so great about that is when they get to exercise that muscle. That's an achievement that can never be taken from you.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to know organic chemistry, but if you know, you can help somebody else.
That's exactly what General Powell said. That's when he was the head of America's Promise, and when he was talking about national service in the 5th promise, he said you don't have to know organic chemistry, but you can really have a lot of power in your community.
So we've got to just rededicate ourselves as we're heading toward our 20th anniversary. We have got to ramp up like crazy. More and more of these opportunities for young people to grow and shine and be themselves, as well as get all of these support services. But this really is a crucial part of it. National service, RSVP, foster grandparents, and the movement that was launched by Learn and Serve America that made it an expectation that, yes, you can actually learn and do at the same time. So we got a lot of work to do.
Awesome.